Hello, and welcome back to A Foreborn Life. We are doing Vlogmas. So I normally get up at 4 a.m. People might say, why do you get up at 4 a.m.? I am a morning person. I am most productive in the morning. I like to get my exercising done. I straighten up a little bit in the kitchen. I come in, make sure my den is fluffed up. And then before I run, I have my daily Bible reading, and I write in my journal in the morning. The most important part is my prayer and devotion to God. Life is so much better with God in it. So I drink this 20-ounce cup of water before we go running in the morning. This is my devotional planner, and it has what I'm going to do and all of those things for the week. This is my sticker that I made. Here's another sticker that I made. I have what I will be reading for the month already up there, because I read the Bible in the whole year, and I do the same thing every year. So here's another one of my stickers I made. Black girl with reindeer ears. And this is another. I'm sorry for the shadow on it, because I'm not trying to do this fancy. It's early in the morning. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. So my husband's in my office, and we're getting ready to go do our morning run. We wear these Musano sneakers. I don't know if I ever say this name right. Musanos, but they're the best running sneakers. We used to wear Nikes all the time, but Nike became more of like a dress sneaker. And so, because we used to do a lot more marathons. So we used to run in marathons. The Nikes were not working for me anymore. We're not running long distance this morning. The original challenge that I found it was in a runner's magazine. You had to run every day for a year, and the minimum was a mile. So that's what we've been doing. And because it's dark outside, I have to put my reflector on and put on my armband. So I just finished my run. It's really cold out here. I'm a lot more competitive than my husband. I always like to get a star. And so years ago, when Map My Run was owned by Map My Run, they're owned by someone else. If you ran a certain amount of time if you ran a certain time, or if you ran a certain distance, you would get a star. And so I always try to get a star for my time. If I do a short run, you get a star. You have to run at least 4.5 miles to get a star. And so during the weekdays, we don't run that far, not unless I'm off. We'll do a longer run. But if I have to go to work, which I have to go to work this morning, I try to beat the time so I can get a star. So if you're wondering how you can get a star, if you can run a mile in under 9 minutes and 40 seconds, you get a star. So when I was training for half marathons, I would like to keep my pace at 9:15, because if you keep a 9:15 pace, between 9:15 and 9 minutes and 30 seconds, you can finish the half marathon in 2 hours. So that was always my goal, and I'm 61, and I think I'm doing great that I can still keep a decent pace. And if I was training, I'm sure it would be much better, but I'm not training for a half marathon right now. And there's my husband coming in. So it's almost that time for me to go to work. I'm waiting for breakfast to finish, and then I will be heading to the hospital. So like I said, my husband gets up and he cooks breakfast. We're having sausage this morning and some oatmeal. And he does some apples and pastry. So my husband is so sweet. He pulls my car out and warms it up for me every morning before I go to work. So the reason why he gets to do that is because he's retired and I am not. All right, babe. Have a great day. All right. Okay, so I'm headed home from my physical therapy, and it went pretty good. I'm pretty good at doing the exercises at home. I know a lot of people will only go to physical therapy and do the exercises while they're in physical therapy, but I actually do all the exercises at home every morning. Made it back home, and my husband has been to his favorite place to eat.
Showers. They might have to keep heading into early next week.
He has been to So my husband went to Publix Chicken, his favorite place. Not Publix Chicken, but Publix to get some chicken.
There's like a medium size,
I didn't get that.
I like to use 4 medium-sized sweet potatoes. Fit perfect in this large pan. A stick of butter, melt it down, and then you coat the potatoes.
That's 3/4.
Yeah, so the sugar will stick to it. The sugar and the nutmeg and cinnamon. And then after you coat them, you just turn it down to low heat and let them cook, and stir them from time to time.
Okay, Chef Craig.
See how those all coated there? Now you take your sugar.
Are you giving us a cooking lesson?
Mm-hmm. So, that right there. And then you just slap that down about 4, set that on there and let it coat for a while, and then you start stirring.
So, you'll see this scarf a lot because this is my favorite scarf that I put on when I am relaxing. So if you see it in my videos during Vlogmas, that is why. I typically have like some house lounge clothes, which I wear the same house lounge clothes a lot. So don't expect me to be changing and putting on all these pretty looking clothes just to do videos. So I'm going to the kitchen. I'm going to fix a plate for my husband and myself. And yes, I will fix my husband a plate for dinner because you want to know why? Because he cooks. So it doesn't hurt me at all that I'm gonna fix his plate, and I'm going to serve him because it's so great to have him come home from work and I do not have to cook. And I'm not gonna be able to do like a whole lot of decorating, but I'm just going to have some little simple touches to help, get me to that point where my house is fully decorated. I have my wonderful little mistletoe that I'm going to hang up. And then I have my this is one of those little door knob hangers that you can buy from the dollar store, but I'm going to use it. And then I'm going to plug some lights on in my foyer. And these are just little simple things, but if you do little simple things every day, you'll eventually have the whole house decorated. At least by the time you have a party. I need to get my step stool. Okay, so this will go up here. So that is so cute, the mistletoe, right? And then my little jingle bells. Okay, and then last but not least, we have some lights. I'm not gonna waste all of your time plugging in lights, but so my husband, someone was throwing these lights out. I think it was a store was going out of business, and they were just throwing these away. They were just getting rid of stuff, and so my husband got these. And what I like about these lights, so you see, it's got the different colors. Now I'm more of a white type of light person, but hey, this is free. But what I like about these lights is you can change it. So these lights, you can do different things. So if I push the button, you see how it changed, right? And then I can push the button again. And you can just make it go from red and white to blue and white. And then you can have it sort of, so it fades out from, it will fade out from red and white to blue, green, and white. You can have it switching back and forth. So, but yeah, it was Freegan. We like Freegan. That's what we call it. And this is in my foyer, in my rough mahogany cabinet. And so, yeah, these lights, like I said, I'm more of a white light type of person, but I will put some color in. Plus, this was free. These are just the little touches that I'm putting in because it's been a long day and I'm tired. So now I got some lights going. I got my duck decorated, and I have up my beautiful mistletoe. I know it's not a real mistletoe, but I think it's really pretty. And so that's the decorating for today. Happy Vlogmas. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss my next video. Thank you for watching.